Hey everybody, welcome back to Majesty, Manna. I've got a quick thought for you today of encouragement from the book of Job. You say, Job isn't the most encouraging of books. Well, if you read it right, it is, because every book in the Bible contains insights into the Lord. And so in the book of Job, chapter 38, we read about the Lord. He's getting after Job because Job got a little bit uppity with him. And one thing that God brings up, he says, Job, have you entered into the treasuries of the snow? And you say, what? What is the treasuries of the snow? Well, the treasuries of the snow is where God keeps the snow, all right? It's like the depository of snow. He says, Job, do you know where I keep my snow? And he calls it treasury. Now, this kind of just sparks some stuff because up here in Michigan, we just had our first snowfall of the season. You say, James, you're not encouraging me. Well, I tell you, it can be very encouraging if you just take a minute and realize that God has designed within nature treasuries. Things that can make you happy just by interacting with them. And I remember as a kid, I used to go outside and play for hours in the snow. And I would take a handful of snow and I'd look at it in great detail. And I would see these little snowflakes that were so intricate, little jewels of snow that could be more intricate than any jeweler I know of could ever make a piece of jewelry. And just as quickly as I picked it up, and just as quickly as I admired that thing, it would melt. And it would disappear. And the beauty of that little crystal would be gone. And it just occurs to me looking back, and as I realize that God made this beauty for us to enjoy. But it's also something to think about that snow doesn't last, treasure doesn't last, but the God who made it does last. And the God who's there and the God who designed that and gave you these means to be happy, that same God is very consistent. And so if you're going through a time period, which you will eventually if you're not right now, of loss maybe, or of want, maybe you don't feel like you have the things you used to have, maybe you feel like you need things that you don't currently have, I'd like to encourage you with this. Yeah, the treasuries of the snow. It does tend to melt sometimes, right? But the God who designed it and the God who gave it is just as consistent as he ever was. And the God who gives us richly all things to enjoy encourages us not to put our trust in uncertain riches, but in the living God who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. All right, God bless you. Have a wonderful day.